family? Welcome to another episode of the Chin Check series. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the chin of Mario. Barrios. Oh, man, it was one announcer. He had said that one day, man. He was like, Mario. Barrios. It was hilarious the way he said it. It was funny. But we're going to talk about the chin of Mario Al Azteca Barrios, who, to be honest, man, I've heard of him before Tank Davis, but I never really watched a lot of his fights because he wasn't really somebody that, to me, that was really making that much noise like that. So he's not somebody that you got to really keep on your radar like that. So Tank kind of like put him in the spotlight almost, you know. But let's talk about Mario Barrios' chin, and let's talk about his record. Mario Barrios has 26 wins, 2 losses, 17 wins by way of knockout. So that translates to Mario Barrios having pretty decent punching power. Most of his wins were KOs. And he has lost 2 times. He's been knocked out once by no other than Gervonta Tank Davis. And he just lost to Keith Thurman this past Saturday, unanimous decision. So let's look through some of Mario Barrios' fights and see if any of these fights he's ever really been physically hurt to the chin. Keith Thurman was his recent fight. He was hurt all in that fight. He was hurt at least 3 times. I've seen him hurt to the chin. He was punched a few times to the chin. Early on, I think from rounds 1 to 3, he was wobbled, I think, two or three times. I'll give him his credit. This is his first fight at the division. He didn't get dropped. Which is really good. Now, a lot of people are saying Mario Barrios, the reason why Tank was able to knock him out was because he was drained at 140. He really belonged at 147. I don't know. Maybe that is true. That could explain why he was able to take Keith Thurman's punches, because I'm pretty sure Keith Thurman hits harder than Tank. Not saying Tank don't hit hard, but Keith Thurman definitely seems like he punches harder. He's a bigger guy, welterweight. He's bringing more mass with him. Most of the time, that's usually the case. But Barrios, I mean, pretty much he could have been drained. I don't know, but it's either that or Keith Thurman either don't hit that hard. It's either one of 3 things. Either Mario Barrios was drained at 140, Keith Thurman don't punch as hard as he did, or Mario Barrios just got a good chin. But then if he has a good chin, how'd he get knocked out by Tank and not knocked out by the punches Keith was throwing him? So, let's give or take, man. You could leave it up for debate. But let's look through some other fights. Gervonta Davis, obviously, he was knocked out. He took some shots from him early on, but later on, it got to him, man. He hit him to the body. I think he stopped him. First knockdown thing was to the body. Then he knocked him down again. He flew all the way to fucking across the ring, and then he knocked him out. He was on Bambi legs, and that's when they stopped it. Technical knockout, 11th round. I don't know who Ryan Carl is. Never heard of him, but he was a guy that had 12 knockouts. Actually, I seen that fight. I think I seen that fight. Yeah, I did. I seen that fight. That was a pretty good fight. 12 KOs, 19 wins, and 12 knockouts. A little lower knockout ratio than Mario Barrios has, but that's pretty decent. That Batil Akhmadov fight. Oh, man, that was a ripoff. I think Akhmadov got robbed in that fight. A lot of people believe the same thing. I think in that fight, Mario Barrios' jaw was broken. If something was broken, I don't know if it was his nose or his jaw. And also, keep in mind, Keith Thurman broke Mario Barrios' nose, by the way. So Akhmadov was only 7. He only had like 7 wins. But he was a power puncher. He had 9 wins, 8 KOs out of those 9 wins. So he knocked out almost everybody he fought. And he's never been knocked out. That's Akhmadov. He lost on a decision with Barrios. I think Barrios lost that fight. And then you have a guy named Richard Zamora, 19 wins, 12 knockouts, but he's been knocked out 5 times. So his chin is weak, whoever that guy is. But it seems like he got pretty decent power. And then you got Juan Jose Velasco, 23 wins, 14 wins by way of knockout. Yeah, not too bad. But out of these dudes here, it looks like Barrios has faced some pretty decent punchers to pretty hard punchers. And I think the hardest punchers he has faced has been Batir Akhmadov, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Keith Thurman. And that's 3 champions, man. That's three hard power punchers right there. And one of them was only able to knock him out, and that was Gervonta Tank Davis. So I would say Mario Barrios has had his chin tested pretty well by power punchers, decent punchers, and he probably lighter punchers as well early on in his career. So what do I give the chin of Mario Barrios? Well, after seeing him get punched by Thurman, take the shots, not get dropped, seeing the fight he had with Akhmadov, he got rocked a couple times in that fight. He never dropped. But Barrios dropped him twice. So, judging by all of this, I will have to give the chin of Mario Barrios a B level chin. I say that because, I mean, let's just be honest. He's at 147. Keith Thurman is a pretty good puncher. Coming off of the Tank win, the Tank loss. Besides that, I've never seen him to the point where, oh shit, like he was dazed by Keith Thurman. He shook it off. He showed a good punch resistance. He was dazed by Tank Davis. He gave Tank some problems in their fight and shook it off, but then ultimately Tank got him at the end. And Akhmadov, he gave Akhmadov a good run for his money. Akhmadov did rock him a couple of times, but he managed to drop Akhmadov. So through all of that, he only been knocked down by one of those dudes. So I would still have to give Mario Barrios a B-level chin. He faced a few power punches, so we'll have to wait and see some more. If he faces other power punches and they all start knocking him out, then we have to give him a C-level chin. Stuff like that. So that is my official report call for the chin of Mario Barrios. He gets out of this episode with a B-level chin. Let me know what you think about the chin of Mario El Azteca Barrios. I'm off this. I'll catch y'all later.